Has Cav seen Nuno's RA? And if so, did it change his thoughts on track safety?
He now has.
So I didn't want to see the car for the right reasons. And then John said to me when we were out filming, go and have a look at it from a safety perspective to give you a better understanding of why we bang on so much about safety. And I do take safety seriously. So I have had a look at the car, and big shout out to Jamie. Big shout out to you boys for taking it so seriously, because the damage is real. The seat is twisted, which makes you realise how much worse it could have been.
Welcome back to the podcast. This is the RatDog podcast.
What camera am I
and it is
looking at?
episode 9.
Which camera, John?
You can look at either one you want to look
Yeah,
at.
but which one are you focusing
This is Nuno.
Hi.
This is John.
Hi.
This is Cav.
Hi, hi.
And this is Peter. We've got... Whatever.
Fuck
We've
that
got
guy.
we've got a special guest. Someone
one.
actually wanted to come on here. I don't know why.
And I wasn't even invited. I said, can I be on your podcast, please?
Like he asked.
Yeah, I did.
And was like, yeah.
It's all right, Misha. Calm down. Calm down. Just put your request in the messages.
In the comments, like everyone else.
We had some complaints about the disorganization from the last podcast. So we have a planner. We have a brief. I think maybe having this strict offer format may be good, maybe bad, but we're gonna find out in this
What were the
episode.
complaints?
We just
Mainly Nuno, to be
we
honest.
chat
Mainly
rubbish.
Nuno.
Normally we answer questions that people have. No one asked any questions and they complained because we were just talking about stuff. So
So get the comment section alive, and then
Yeah.
you'll be happy. Get you.
I like this guy already. This is good.
let's do first things first. We ask each other. Well, we don't ask. I ask how everyone's week is. Should we start with Peter?
Yeah.
Peter, go on.
I've been away in Spain, so I've done nothing. I have no news to provide. I mean, on a family holiday.
When did you get back?
Got back
Now.
3 hours ago.
Rock and roll.
Drove straight here. Sorry, Nat.
Still in holiday mode.
Still in holiday mode.
Big up, Nat.
Nat watches this
I love it.
mess. That's it.
That's my update. I'm sorry. That's all I've got to provide.
Right. Okay. How was your week, Al?
Week has been an expensive one.
Yep.
Friday, bought an X5. Tuesday, bought an EJ.
What expired?
G05.
Oh,
chassis.
It's very nice, actually. Natalie needed a new car. The X3.
Oh, Natalie Tyrese too.
Yeah, 2 Natalies. And she's Greek. So maybe that's the right Natalie you should have been with. Yeah, she had an X3, which was the worst product BMW make. And we needed to get out of it. So I wanted an X5M, to which Natalie replied, I don't want a fucking V8. Sorry, John, bleep that.
No,
I don't want a V8.
we
And
can
I was like,
swear on it.
all right, we'll get the diesel. So we got the diesel. And I do like it, to be fair. It's very comfy. It does feel like a luxury product. And I love the M2, but I'm getting a little bit bored of bouncing to work. So I thought, I'll get an XJ. Negative of that. What?
He's starting to hate it.
It's a hate.
No, I didn't love the M2, and now I am liking the M2 because there is a good chance it will get you to work. Whereas that, hit or miss. Although I say that, it's developed a misfire this week. So 1 point for the 46 because that hasn't got a misfire. So I bought an XJ. It's 3-litre V6 supercharged one. Not very good on fuel.
No, they're terrible.
Yeah. It's a lovely thing, but I think I'll sell it and get the diesel version because I don't need it to be fast. And the diesel one is 50 to the gallon, whereas that thing is like 20.
Okay.
What?
Jaguar.
What's
XJ is
Where'd you have?
what shape is
Yeah.
it? Is it the one that's over engineered? The one that's really nice for no reason.
So I've had lots of X358s, which was the last classic shape XJ.
Okay.
And this one is, I can't remember, the one that looks like every other German saloon.
Like a Mondeo.
No, much bigger, much better.
Oh, it's the
not
big
an-
one with
yeah,
the
yeah,
sad
big,
lights at the back.
Big.
Oh, I know the one.
Like the limos.
Yes.
The one
they
that
did
used to
it.
ring
They did it.
taxi.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, the big thing.
But not the R.
They're epic.
Yeah, they are good.
They're really nice.
But just
inside.
not very good on fuel. And as I say, all I really need it to be is comfortable and good on fuel, or better on fuel. because I'm just sick of going to the fuel station all the time, especially in the M2. That tank is pathetic.
Tiny.
So, yeah, get the diesel version. It's got every option, screens in the back, like the boys love it, and also enables me to put a half cage in the M2. But as I say, I need the diesel one.
I thought he was going to say a half cage in the
Yeah.
XG. Yeah.
He's on man, man.
And I was like, good idea, that. That's good.
So, yeah, 2 new cars, one won't be with us for long.
Okay.
So,
Okay.
What about your week, John?
My week.
I thought we was going around the table, sorry.
it's John's show. You'll learn soon.
Sorry.
It's John's channel and it's John's show.
And he's a bit of a prima donna as well.
Yes, yeah, you can't tell John how to do John's.
Yeah.
John.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
It's okay.
The highlight of the last 7 days was probably today. Unless, did we do anything on the weekend?
I
No,
saw-
not really. Not really. No, yeah, it's today.
Mega. Love you.
Yeah, me and Cav went out, Cav and I, in his E46 M3. That's
go.
in the studio with us today.
John done some skids.
I did some skids. We talked about it. We went to Bassett.
Who was in Wales, I'm sure.
Yeah, it was. It
Reckon
looked like
Beacons.
telly
20 minutes away.
Teletubby land.
Yeah.
And yeah, we did some bits on that and talked about it. And it was cool. We come back, and we just might as well. It's a Monday. Might as well get Cav on the podcast. Two birds in one stone. So yeah, that was my week. How was your week, Nuno?
Did we do a podcast last week?
Yeah.
Did, yeah.
And since that podcast, someone's rolled another car at the Nürburgring.
Granted.
I got, don't I? I'm committed to the cause. An airport rental, but that's got that's got nothing to do with my week anyway. So, how has my week been? I did some stuff on the E46, I think. Yes, I lacquered the interior trims.
Yeah.
So reflattened them, lacquered the interior trims and fitted them. The actual bits that go in the dash, they're nice now. Catch cans installed. We got some socks from Pipercross. Big up Pipercross.
Hypercross.
My mate Luke.
So we got some socks for the ITBs. They're fitted. Did and made some breather lines for the catch can system.
How's your radiator?
I have the radiator custom welded by our fabrication engineer, Jake.
He's not a fabricator.
He welded the brackets the wrong way where I wanted them.
It was the drawing, he said. It was the drawing.
Oh,
was
my
wrong.
drawing is bad. Sure. So the radiator is not installed currently because the welding is
Gone on holiday as well.
the welding's not to spec. What else has happened? My F10 did not get finished last week.
Oh,
I'm still here. I should be on holiday right now.
Yeah, you're meant to go.
I'm meant to go.
Just leave.
Leave. Vote leave, everyone. But I'm still here, and we are operating middle of summer on fucking vibes, aren't we, Peter Trandon?
Mhm.
We are operating on vibes. And it's warm as fuck, so if anyone wants any air conditioning, holler at man, because, you know what I'm saying? AC on the go. It's the summer plug. It's the summer plug.
Oh, does it?
We don't do AC throughout the year that much, but in the summer, boom, buckler, let's go. Fucking send it, full send AC. Come on. I fell out with Jack on Friday or Thursday.
There he is.
Just bringing it up.
Yeah, you asking me how my week was?
Was that like a notable?
Yeah,
Event?
he upset me.
Can you repeat the quote you said to him?
I
No,
walked into the
no.
office.
Oh my god!
I walked into the office and a number of members of staff were talking bollocks about someone's Instagram, to which I then said, this is why you don't have an R8 yet, it's because you keep talking shit about somebody else instead of focusing on yourself. And then I said, you ain't taking this shit serious. And Jack got upset because he'd been awake for 2 days trying to take shit serious, trying to finish a task that I set him, and he didn't like it. So he bust out. He tried to stab me or almost stabbed himself with some scissors. Do you remember that bit? Where you were like trying to be stabby and it fell out your hand and nearly stabbed you? Yeah. You're not very good on road.
You can't.
But
Can't even.
my week's
defend
lit.
yourself.
We did 130 grand of a business last week or some shit. I don't know. Something like that. We're just vibes. We're operating on vibes.
You're okay. Before we move on to questions,
One observation I have to make, and this is for the value of the listener. I now know why Nuno is so much louder than everybody else, because you might as well suck that microphone off. You are in it.
It's to get his point across.
I can't. You tell him.
You know, earlier when I said that our rates made me bent.
Yeah, in every way.
Let's go.
I can't believe how close you are.
I like to feel it on my moustache.
Yes, you do.
This is why this is my mic.
All right. Before we move on, I think we mentioned it in one of the videos actually. Cav helped us out before we were big
Before you were famous.
in the game.
Did actually.
Before we were getting pictures of people in random locations. And we just wanted to say that thank you in person, I think.
Well,
that's
thank you for
deserved.
being who you are, because it's very, I don't find tons of profiles very entertaining to watch, and you are one of them. And I think we mentioned this in the YouTube video, which will come out later on, but I think it is what I've learned about the E46 is when you love an E46 and you find other people that love E46s, there's a very good chance that you'll like them as people as well. And yeah, no problem at all. You keep using it, I'll keep sending it.
Yeah.
Man's just out here using quick detailer like it's free.
Yeah, I'll apply this. I was proud of that.
And quickly, following on from that, just in case people don't know who you are, who are you?
Because that is arrogant.
What do you
Sorry.
do?
My name is Jack Kavanagh. I'm a proud dad of two young boys, Frankie and Zachary. But most people know me for bouncing around on the internet like an idiot, selling car cleaning products under the name of Stjärnagloss.
You definitely would have seen them.
Yeah, 100%.
Or they spend money on ads.
I missed the skip.
I've never spent a penny on ads.
No?
Deal with it.
I missed the skip.
Bro.
Oh, don't bring it back.
Bring it back.
Bring the skip back.
I'll do the skip.
Yeah.
I'll do the skip
Yeah.
in this.
Yeah.
The problem is, right, and John will get this, it killed viewer retention. Because they watched the skip and then fucked off.
Let's go.
Just skip and skip and scroll.
Why don't you do it at the end?
Yes, and so that's why I dropped it, and that's why my views went through the roof.
That's mad.
That's crazy.
People get the ump when I don't say love you, bye. And I'm like, well, you have to come back next time to see if I watch it again.
These youths, no attention span.
Zero. So if you skip, that's the problem. I used to skip, take 2 steps, start talking. And I almost need to start talking mid-air to keep their attention. And so I'll do it as a Christmas special. But yeah, there's a genuine reason why the skip doesn't exist anymore is because sales went up. And that is the most important thing.
Yeah, maybe don't skip here then, just in case our podcast goes down.
I'll skip at the end. Give us something to wait for.
Cool. Questions. For your first time at the ring, would you do TF or book a track day? Now, I think you have to do TF first time.
Yeah.
TF first time. Because you need to know what the essence of the Nürburgring is first before you get the nice, cushy
If
track
you
days.
book a track day and you are unfortunate enough to have a red flag from 10 a.m. to 2:30, which can happen, okay, you're going to think, this is a load of shit. I've spent 700 quid booking a track day and I've done 4 laps and that's it. That's all they've done.
Or
So
even following on from that, even if you have like a spillage on half the track.
yeah,
Yeah,
look,
anything
your
can
day
happen.
is basically ruined, right? Whereas if you do TF, the whole ambiance is there, right? So even if the track's shut, you still have
The commotion.
the foreigners everywhere. So you'll have Polish, Portuguese, Spanish, Swiss, French, fucking Dutch, English. Oh, that's very crazy, bro. Like it's just you'll have the United Nations there, so you'll have a varied mixture of personnel plus the cars. Track day, everyone's going to be in a little track car, right?
Yeah.
TF, Carrera GT might rock up.
Yeah.
Yeah, good variety, good spread. And a lot more cars, as you say, because that overflow car park is chock-a-block as well.
All the time.
Yeah.
Even if people, I see TF as almost like, and like some of the Portuguese viewers will probably understand this better than others, but where I'm from in Porto, there's a piece of river where pretty much all the old men go to, like in the middle of Porto, like big River Douro is called, and all the old boys, when they retire, on a Sunday and a Saturday, they all just go fishing. So that's their thing on a Saturday and a Sunday. They drive up to Porto, they park up, and they'll be like, well, used to be my time anyway, hundreds of blokes just fishing, chatting shit to each other. And TF sometimes has that essence with the German old boys. They might not go around the track, but they're just around the scenery
Mingling.
with like a cool old BMW or a cool old Porsche or new shit or whatever. And they're just seeing friends, family, just even locals. And you get to see all the different variety of car that you otherwise wouldn't on a track day. And the thing is, if you're going on a track day as your first thing, you're probably going to go on a UK organisers event. So you're going to see loads of British cars, M2s, M3s, M4s,
Yeah.
a few Porsches,
Yeah.
Chris Harris and a few of his mates there, Misha with some fucking car with aero and shit. But that's what I'm saying, like that you're going to see UK spec people with UK spec cars and the variety is going to be very small.
Yeah.
On TF, you're going to get
Everything.
what the Nürburgring's about.
You're gonna see some rusty things that I was like, how have you even driven that here from
Beijing.
Europe? Oh yeah, you get people from Asia now.
Yeah.
Like Asia. Like Singapore. I saw Singapore plates. I was like, what do you mean? How have you got here? Like not even one, not just one of them, like a bag of man just renting a villa. And I'm like, what? What's he mean?
Bag of man.
Bag of man.
Yeah,
But it was like TF. I'm not sure if it was last year or 2023, where the guys from Bahrain shipped their cars over. So we had the fucking M spec R34, the Laguna Seca Blue, like one-off CSL custom thing, the NSX R. They just had these real cool cars from Bahrain, and they weren't necessarily the most expensive things in the world. I mean, the M spec is fucking dear, but that was it. It was. They just brought the shit over and they were at the Nürburgring.
After a TF session, everyone goes to dinner. You see the cars parked up outside Pinocchio's,
Yeah, you don't get that on track
Ventetti's.
day.
No.
You go into the restaurants and who do we see the
Ambiance.
F1 driver, rally driver,
Kubica.
Kubica, just chilling.
Yeah. Nico Hulkenberg we've
Yeah.
seen hanging around, just
chilling in
doing
the
laps on
restaurants.
TF and his GT2 RS.
It's just like you don't get that on a track day.
No, I feel like TF, I'm too intimidated by TF now, but TF is camping. Track days are glamping. You can't really say you've been camping until you've done it properly. But then for me, as I say, TF, I've done it a few times and it's a bit too intimidating for me because I'm not fast. So I've got too many things to think about, but it is a pinch yourself moment. You think this is mental, and that's the truest form of it. Especially if you get a good run and there's no dangerous parts, mega. But for me, for content, for safety, and for literally those two things, actually, content and safety, you won't beat a track day.
No.
But I do think that you should absolutely have a go at TF first,
Yeah.
because that's the realest it will ever be.
Maybe during midweek,
Fair
just to be safe. Like, because sometimes you can't even get on track because the queues are ridiculous now. But yeah, what was your first experience of TF? Was it, the Nürburgring, was it TF or a track?
Yeah, TF. 12 years ago, about 10 of us went on a stag do to the ring. I had a Clio 182 and had no idea where I was going. Literally, and that was how quiet it was. Turned up, parked in front of the kiosk, given the €30, got back in the Clio, went straight. No checks, no prep, nothing. Just, oh my God, this is it.
Like,
And then just probably in the middle of the track the whole way, like I have no idea where I'm going. And then all of a sudden, after felt like an hour, oh, this is the carousel. I've seen this on the internet.
that's it.
Bounced round it, got off, and I was like, oh, we made it. That's it.
Don't remember any of it. Don't remember a single thing.
No, I genuinely don't. And there's a couple of videos that I'd love to go back and watch now. But I remember it being ghost town. Like no one there. And it was I don't remember what day of the week it was. As I say, it would have been a Friday, I think, because we were spending the weekend in Munich. But going back there now, when we went back there a couple of years ago for Misha to drive the 46, also I did a couple of laps and I was like, this is a different, no, this ain't for me anymore. Like it's too much risk. As I said in the M2 video, there's slow boys in slow cars, fast boys in slow cars, slow boys in fast cars, and fast boys in fast. There's too much going on. Whereas it felt like you were slow or fast. And the slow people stayed over there, and the fast people just
That's
went
how you
straight
used to
past
do.
you.
That's how you
Yeah, and that you can deal with that because there's just two things to think about. Whereas now it's way too much going on for me. Well, I'll just bang the table. Sorry, John.
You're right.
You need to ask permission for that first.
Next questions. What car would you build for the ring if you couldn't have a BMW or a supercar?
Mark 5 Golf.
Audi R8.
Oh, it would be a fag car. Stop saying Audi R8. We know that's a supercar.
No, it's not.
No,
It's a sports car.
Yeah, sports car.
Sports car plus.
Sports car.
So Audi TT.
Audi R8.
TT.
Audi R8.
Ooh, TTRS.
I would do it.
TTRS.
Ooh, I would do something like that. Something vaggy.
Audi R8. I wouldn't. I'd do some JDM shit.
Yeah. Would it be Honda
Yes.
JDM or like Evo JDM?
It would probably end up being, because God has gifted me powers to be able to make decent sums of cash. So these days, I'd like to build a Track Supra. Mark 4,
Apparently they handle
2J,
but people build
with a
them-
Samsonus box. Fucking external screamers.
Yeah, that's a
All
£250
that.
million thing.
I just built that.
RX-7's handle well as well.
RX-7, just 1,250 kilo stock, 600 horsepower, suck a dick, done.
More context. Is there a budget in mind?
No.
Oh,
there's
okay.
no one.
I probably would be a Mark 7 GTR. Then I'd probably spend a little bit more. Front wheel drive.
He's just
for the
lap all
safety.
day.
He'd probably spend a little bit more of the imaginary, non-existent.
It was like 10 grand budget for some reason. We'll have 20.
Yeah, Mark
10 grand, that's like wheels and brakes.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, you fucked.
Like something like Katie's car, just lap all day.
Oh, Club Sport S.
That's
Yeah,
my car.
Something like your car,
Yeah, that's right.
lap all day.
Mm.
But I found a problem with them today, apparently.
Go on.
George said if you lower a Mark 8 GTI of any description, something to do with the steering angle sensor or some other bullshit sensor just hates you. So you have to drive with TC off constantly everywhere you go because there'll be a light on the dash.
Wow. Is there nothing that you can calibrate to fix
There-
that? or-
Yeah, he said there's a dealer tool, but it's dealer only still. Because when they had the Cupra and shit, they just
Still. Sorry.
still. Unless we can find someone that can already do this. But yeah, because I was asking him about, obviously, I want to put springs and spacers and blah, blah.
Just GTIs though, because my Golf R had nitrons. There was a Slamo.
Okay.
Did you have
Yeah.
DDC suspension?
No.
Yeah, that'd be why. I've got the fancy adaptive bullshit, didn't I?
Nürburgring pack.
Bucket.
Packet.
Yeah.
So I don't feel like we've seen a lot of Mark 8s modified yet.
They're really good.
Are they?
I dusted Jake last night. Is it last night?
He wasn't trying. He
He
literally
was.
said, I don't
No,
want
he
to
just
get
didn't-
stone chips on it again.
He didn't want to do the overtake.
Should we film our drives?
No.
Yes.
Just
Every
plates,
night, Cal.
Just plates.
Every night.
What do you mean?
Film my drive.
They just go
Wait,
for a
he did it.
send on
Oh,
the
last
river.
night.
Jump. He jumped.
Oh, I'm in the WhatsApp group waiting for some. Oh, crashed.
I was like, do the jump. And then I just see his Passat go.
It's like, oh my God. I saw underneath your car.
I was laughing so much, like the back of my temples were hurt.
We pulled up to the lights and just windows down, just creasing. Just... yeah.
I scanned you flicking into corners and shit last night. Because that Passat's not very fast. And the only way to get some excitement out of it is just to
flick the steering wheel left and right.
just literally yank the steering wheel and do jumps. But the night before, when Jake was following me in the spicy Golf and I was in the less spicier Golf, dusted him, bro. Gone.
What spicy golf design?
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
No, all right.
Now you're just confused. What do you mean spicy golf? Okay, cool. So
I'd build a Supra or RX-7
be JDM for you and fag cars for the rest of
Yeah.
us because we're not stupid.
because you're gay.
Right.
Because you want to lap.
I'm
Not
a man
break
and I'll,
down.
I'll die with rust
Wait,
inside
one
me.
of these is a story, which wasn't very good.
Oh,
I mean, like, kind of give us a bit more than that.
What's it
we
say?
said, give us your story.
What's it
So I started with a WRX ST. I started a WRX STI after a turbo upgrade and wondered why it was making a weird clicking sound. It turned out there was no oil in it, but it went on to make 415 wheel horsepower that day.
no oil in
bullshit.
what? In the turbo or the engine?
In the everything.
Bullshit.
Have it
Ticking, not tapping or knocking.
ticking, weird ticking.
So valve train.
Third one down. Maybe he just started it up. And have you done that before?
No.
What, started the car and it ticked? Yeah, I turned it straight off.
Yeah,
Certainly wouldn't go on a fucking dyno.
We need more information.
Exactly, that's what I'm
We
saying.
could be getting wrong.
We
Getting
need
really top
more
end.
information. So turbo upgrade. What did you just change the turbo? Was there no oil in the turbo or oil in the engine? Was the engine rebuilt? It wouldn't have been because it would have been in literally pieces in the sump.
We're talking plugs out, crank it for a few seconds, and then
Yeah.
oil through the system.
Was it running
Have
and
you ever-
going
have
knock
you-
knock knock?
Have you ever forgotten to put a certain liquid in a car before starting it?
No.
I've forgotten to put the oil cap on and then drove the whole way to Germany.
No.
Yeah.
And what?
The Clio. That Clio. That trip. It went round the ring. Oh, sorry. It went round the ring with no oil cap on. And it was still chilling on the inlet manifold. There you go.
That is incredible.
Best car.
That is incredible.
Best. It was a 600 quid car, and I picked it up, and it needed a drive shaft. And this is how shonky we were. I was like, I'll just take one with me, and if it breaks, we will replace it. Drove to the ring, went around the ring, drove to Munich, 135 on the speedo, might I add. As I pulled back into my house after doing the best part of 2,500 miles, it went, you shit yourself. I thought, fair fucking fun. That's perfect. Fair play.
Saved your job before you went.
Best car.
So
Wow.
Doesn't need
I
lubricant.
bet you almost forgot that it needed a drive shaft.
Yeah,
and
no,
then it
when
went.
it made an almighty bang. And bearings, all over it. I was like, whoa, yeah, that's nuts. That's his
Yeah, I'm. If this says no oil in engine, I'm with Cap because I built a B18 many years ago,
Yeah.
and in the B series Honda engine oil pumps, there is a spring-loaded oil pressure release valve.
Yeah.
Okay, and because the whole engine and oil pump and everything were brand new, for some reason the spring valve, well, the valve itself, got stuck open.
So we oil in it.
We ran the car, went out for a drive.
open because there's no lubrication. It's just seized.
No, it wasn't. It was because somehow just I don't know, bit of swarf from the rebuild that was in the oil pump, and then when we turned the engine off and the spring was pushing it back up, it got stuck between the valve, and it never closed. So next time started the car, low oil pressure because the valve wasn't shut. It was fully open. Imagine like an open wastegate. It's not going to make any boost, right? So I ran the car for maybe 60 miles with low oil pressure, trying to understand what the fuck was happening because there was no reason for it. And I thought, nah, something's not right. Took it back out, took it apart. In 60 miles, the rod bearings were about to fail. And there was still lubrication.
Really?
There was just no adequate oil pressure
Wow.
because the release valve was stuck wide open. Yeah, but they were literally, I'll try and find the photos. This is over a decade ago, but the rod bearings were about to go.
It reminds me when you told me about that story about when you started it without a throttle body on it.
Yeah.
That's the funniest thing.
Yeah, so never no lubrication, but we've done some funny shit. And do you know what it was? It wasn't the throttle body. The inlet manifold gasket, I forgot to fit. So the engine, imagine a B18 Honda engine, high comp, started it, cranked it, and it just started finding air
From
through
anywhere it can.
everywhere.
Yeah.
And it's just on idle from absolute not being ran for maybe months. Just went to red line straight away within seconds.
Did you hear the crossover?
I just fucking key banged it off straight away, and we couldn't work it out. Could not work it out, and I was like, no gasket.
Yeah.
So it's just metal on metal, but not mated surfaces. It was good. Yeah, I don't believe that.
No, to be fair to him,
Yeah.
can we have more context?
Yeah, we need more information.
And then you'll answer it on the next one.
Matt is,
We could be
207.
Sticking
Give us
it
more
there.
context.
Yeah, more information, please.
What does Jack actually do? What does he bring to the RatDog table?
As it stands, he is sat on the floor with his legs crossed,
leave him.
and he's vaping.
Jack does a lot. Jack does a lot.
He does manage a lot.
punch bag.
He does.
Huh?
He's a punch
Just
bag.
because he's young.
No, he's not.
You bully him.
No.
You do bully him.
They don't have a HR department.
Don't?
No.
Yeah, we do.
Jack is the HR department.
However, the HR also bullies him, which is peak. But
No,
I don't bully nobody.
Jack does his bit.
He manages a lot of stuff.
Yeah, he manages.
does.
He does all the events. That we're
I
big
bet
into.
he has
The
had more
Sponsorships.
Yellowtail Jalapeno this year, FOC, than most of you
the
that's
Motul
watching.
sponsorship.
The Pioneer stuff he's working on.
He contacted you and started this
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah, because our first interaction probably wasn't the best
Yeah, no. Jack knows how to.
at TRS Performance.
Yeah.
No,
Like,
was
just-
it TRS or?
Yeah, I bust
No.
in the Wraith and just bust straight through
No,
him and
M5.
up.
Was it
Was it them?
Yeah.
Wouldn't have been. Not when he was still at.
I put strong money on it.
And then you continue to
that
wind him up at the ring.
No,
Yeah, at the ring.
no,
the
because
ring was
Yeah.
bad.
The ring was.
he was
scary.
still at the old unit,
Old
wasn't he?
unit, yeah.
Yeah, so it was
I think
the
they're next year.
it was
Yeah.
the rolls. I
Was
would have.
it?
Yeah, I would
Oh,
have
okay, my mistake.
pulled up in the Wraith. You and Russ were there.
Yep.
Yeah.
You down in this car.
Yep.
And I just bust straight in and sat down in his office.
And I'd seen you a bit on the internet, and then I saw you in real life, and I was like, oh, he's a dick in real life as well. I thought it was a facade.
no. He
And then I saw, oh, fuck yeah, hell, Andrew Tate Warner. And then I,
got to know him.
yeah, then I saw you at the Ring a few months later.
And we were heckling.
We were
Yeah,
heckling.
Misha was about to drive it. I'm a bag of nerves, big bag of nerves.
What did I say?
We've sat on the trailer.
When he bins it, can I have the front bumper?
And we shout. I think we shout. There's no point in wiping it down. He's gonna crash it anyway. And it was.
I'm glad I didn't hear that. Because that was, and this is no disrespect to Misha, that was the most nerve-wracking automotive thing I'd ever done. Because I, like you, do watch a lot of crash videos, and big fuck off Stjärnagloss sticker on the door, so there's the brand riding on it.
Yeah.
And then one of my directors went, so what happens when he crashes it? Just before I left. And then you, in the car park, I'm thinking, and the car was misbehaving with the battery, and so I'm a big bag of nerves. He's about to drive the shit out of this car, and then can I have the front bumper when he bins it? Fuck it. It was successful, that. Mega. Pulling in. Devil's Diner. Oh, that's it, we're done. Shoulders, literally felt my shoulders dropping. So then when Misha goes, fancy again? Fancy another? Fuck, not really. If I'm honest. And then, yeah, did another successful lap. And then I can't remember when we actually spoke to each other and you wasn't horrible, but it was soon after. But yeah, first interaction was, fuck it now. This geezer
He's a lot.
is a lot.
He's a lot.
It's not a facade. It's a lifestyle.
Jack does a lot.
Jack does a lot.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
How did we...
Tangent. I don't know.
Jack is head of marketing and communications. If we want to package it into one, he's head of marketing and communications. And if you're speaking to anything that says RatDog as the title, you are speaking to Jack.
So it should be Jack Dog.
Are you happy? Yeah. Okay.
Not taking this serious.
Niggas. So the next question. The next question. Ooh,
That's not a word.
yeah, I know. Thoughts on a Nissan GTR as a track car?
I'll go.
R35.
R35, I'm sure. Yeah.
You had one for a little bit.
So good.
You're the one that you had. It was like driving a Mercedes S-Class around.
Listen, the
Doesn't
suspension is soft from
Soft,
factory.
yeah.
So
Okay.
heavy.
Compared to what you expect a GTR to be.
Yeah.
So it was a My 17, so it was like the
Later one.
later car. Passed with JDM exhaust, 600 or whatever horsepower, and 740s at the ring, stock with just some RS29 pads, if you remember. However, God, they are heavy. They are heavy. But it's just it just boosts.
Noticeably.
It just yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're there's a photo of us in the carousel and it's like the front bumper's nearly touching the floor. That's how much roll.
What do they weigh?
1750, 1740. So it's not the heaviest of cars compared to like the new stuff. But
Back then when they came out, that's heavy.
I don't
was.
think Nissan had the. It was like they're lighter than F10 M5s and M6s and shit, but I don't think Nissan had the methods of hiding the chassis weight like
The Germans.
like brands like BMW do.
Range Rover.
You can like for some like an F10 M5 I think is like 1900 kg, but it hides it so good. It's still heavy, still get body roll, but it hides it well. Whereas the Nissan, it's like, okay, we are rolling
We're heavy.
like a submarine. Like we're gonna barrel roll.
yeah,
But it always had traction. Do
I
you
rate
remember?
them. I rate them. It was
Same.
on the road. It was very, very good. I think you just need to spend a lot of money.
But then would you rather not
Right.
have like an RS6, RS7 like Jake's?
Yeah. I would have something different
Yeah.
if I was.
But
going
then
on that
Matey
category.
Boy from the track day,
Yeah.
like 5
Yeah.
laps in, and
Yeah.
he's like fucking 711 BTG.
Yeah,
Nah.
but
And obviously, they want to talk about
Who-
times, but that
That is
is
some power as well, isn't it?
yeah.
yeah, but
No, I'm not taking away from it, but like that is a
yeah,
mega
it
thing.
is silly power, but fucking hell, like
Didn't he do 211 on the straight?
yeah.
Yeah, 211.
Jesus.
Why do you need to go that fast?
Older lifted.
It's
Nah,
hard.
it's pointless.
It's hard to get top speed on Dotton and Ho because it's so uphill
Mm-hmm.
and bouncy.
Yeah, bouncy. I looked down and saw 155 and my stomach nearly came out of my mouth. So I was like, nope, fuck this shit, I'm out.
Just keep it all the way down into Tiergarten.
Yeah.
That's when it gets fun.
It's the facilities of it.
Another one. This was spelled a bit weird. What's your guilty pleasure car, or cars that you think your mates would laugh at if you had one?
Jaguar XJ.
Is that it?
Absolutely. Because nobody just calls you an old man. And I'm like, sit in it.
I think
You'll be
it's
asleep in
cool.
5 minutes.
Yeah, JLR products are underrated.
Apart from the 2-litre diesel ones.
Yeah.
But yeah, that is like, even Natalie goes, you're such an old man. And I'm like, I have a fucking M car with carbon bumpers and a big wing next to the Jag, and I'm still an old man.
Yeah.
I'm like, nah. But yeah, that is a guilty pleasure, 100%.
Go on, Pia. Pia, tell us. What would be mine?
I've got to shout out a lot of my customer base. I'm going to have to say a Fiesta ST.
No.
They're really good cars, though. They are.
Fair enough.
They are really good cars.
They must be, because they've sold so many.
So many. They tune incredibly well. They handle really, really well. Some simple modifications, and they're just good cars.
What money are they?
Probably looking at 6, 7.
Fair
a
enough.
clean
Yeah,
one, a good one,
shit.
low mileage.
Yeah, it just makes no. Yeah, it's a no-brainer.
Spend half of that again, you've got a stupidly capable car. Stupidly capable. And the consumables are so low because it's a light car.
Yeah.
You don't burn through pads, you don't burn through tyres. They last.
Mine would be, going back to the Daimler brand, it would be a smart car. It would be a smart Roadster Brabus.
What was the one you raced?
No. The little ones that look like Lotuses.
Ah.
So it's
1.3.
700.
Oh, 700.
Old ones. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Is it? Are they? No, it's
The
700.
square
seven-
back
Yeah, I think it's
windscreen to boot lid.
Yeah, but they did a Roadster with so they've got the Roadster and there's a difference, but one's got the sloping back all the way to the end with a little spoiler. They run like 255s at the rear and 205s at the front, and they weigh 700 kg, and they map to like 150.
Which in a car that light.
Yeah, raw.
Yeah, that's good.
And they've got the stupid flappy paddle gearbox, which is awful, but
It's dog shit slow, isn't it?
you can map them.
It's like a cellar speed type
And
thing.
yeah, and they make all the turbo whistling noises. So it's like you're in this little thing, you're lying down, you're going,
Little car.
Yeah, but it's like
Good.
good.
German, yeah.
Yeah, you see them on track days and stuff. I'm like, why? But I guess they do actually handle quite well. They're so simple underneath as well, and all the body panels are made of plastic. But yeah, they're rare and they're like 8-9 grand. So it's like, why? Why are you gonna spend strong money on just a full toy? What's your guilty pleasure car?
Passats.
Is it actually?
Yeah.
Come on.
You have owned every chassis type of Passat.
No,
But we're
not
not
the,
gonna
not
laugh
the
at
early
Passat.
ones.
Not the first gen.
Yeah.
You had a dildo nose one. The maroon one.
Yeah, but there was Passats before that.
Oh, like yeah, okay.
But yeah, I like a Passat.
Yeah.
Do you know the worst problem with Passats?
I love them.
Is when but I find a lot of middle-aged men that used to be into cars will buy a Passat. Fair enough.
Skoda Octavias.
I ain't got a problem with that. Same sort of thing. But to let you know that they're car guys, they'll put a 4D plate on it. You think, oh, fella,
Oh,
just
no.
fuck off. Just leave it stand. Good car. But they just have to go, I used to be into cars, and then I I don't know, met a missus or had some kids, and it's like the only way they can keep their toe in to let you know is by putting the worst modification on. That's what lets a Passats down, in my opinion, anyway.
Well, you should 4D plate yours.
No, mine is
plate guy.
completely stock. I don't even have a private reg on mine, which is like, it's good because people don't know it's me when I'm absolutely on a send. I drove past Matt Hope the other day, like sideways for a roundabout. He just sent me some voice note. Still drive that shit.
So here's one. Has Cav seen Nuno's RA, and if so, did it change his thoughts on track safety?
He now has.
So I didn't want to see the car for the right reasons. And then John said to me when we were out filming, go and have a look at it from a safety perspective to give you a better understanding of why we bang on so much about safety. And I do take safety seriously. So I have had a look at the car, and big shout out to Jamie. Big shout out to you boys for taking it so seriously, because the damage is real. I don't know if I'm giving away a spoiler, and I apologize if I am. The seat is twisted, which makes you realise how much worse it could have been. So yeah, the safety has always been number one, but there's a couple of things that we've talked about today that the M2 could be better, and those changes will be made before DN in September. As I said, safety was always important. The one thing I took away from a podcast a few weeks back was seat time and brakes. 100% still very, very important, but please treat yourself to a well-fitted harness. Please treat yourself to a helmet, and then after that, at least half cage and
Seats.
hands device. Sorry, seats. Yes, seats that kind of go hand in hand in my mind with a harness. And also to answer your question, a couple of weeks back you mentioned it. If you don't have a half cage, there's a very good chance you'll be able to get a harness bar, which is something. It's not nothing, and I think there's value in that, because don't get me wrong. Before you know it, it's $5,000, and a lot of people go, "Well, I haven't got $5,000." Fair enough, but hopefully you can afford a harness, a proper seat, and a harness bar, and get yourself a helmet. I would love to say that's minimum requirements, and then obviously you can go to the nth degree, of course. But yeah, the R8 was chilling to see, and just be careful. But
So yeah, that's someone else's perspective of it, which is good, because we've walked past it for months now, and we're kind of like, oh yeah, that's all right. But yeah, to get a refresher, an outside perspective of what it looks like and what that means.
well, good. You're right, because it is easy to walk past. Because I've been here a few times in the last few months, and I've seen the front, and I'm like, not that fucking bad. And then the cover came off, and I was like, fuck me, there's the damage. But yeah, lucky boy for still being here. But also, you are in control. You are in control of your own luck, because you took the extra precautions necessary. So fair play.
Yeah, you can see, I think, on the car, eventually when we make videos on it, how much work the cage has done, and how much
money.
more the car would have been caved in had that cage not been in place.
Yep.
Definitely.
Cool. Good. Safety, guys. Safety. Cars that you regret selling or should have never sold. Your 182. I missed that car.
My 182.
I
silver
missed
one.
your 182.
What was it called? Clive?
I don't think it had a name.
Did it
Have a
not?
name?
I thought it had a
Do we
name.
name cars here?
Did I tell you one of my dealers bought that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I don't miss that car.
What do you mean?
S2000.
Oh, the S. Oh, I forgot. about
It wasn't the
S2000.
cleanest. I know it wasn't the cleanest because I was poor at the
It
time.
was hilarious.
But it was just a great car. Now they're expensive.
Oh,
They're not
remember
worth the money.
it? Bro, like
Somewhere still in Portugal doing bits, you know.
Brinsham wanted it too.
Oh,
Don't
Bring it up.
do second.
Please insert the clips. Insert the
I
clip.
can't. I don't even.
You
know
have
that.
to insert the clip.
That was my first week
2016.
driving the ring.
It might be on the list.
2016.
That was your first lap.
That was my first time driving the ring.
I had to calm you down. I was like, Peter, we're not gonna die. You're in control of your destiny.
that was the problem. That's the problem.
But yeah, no. Compared to where you started off in 2016, and then you going around in the M3, the red M3.
I learned a lot in that M3.
Before the unfortunate event.
Yeah.
But yeah, your confidence was
Too high.
no, it wasn't too high. Stuff happens. But I think you'll get back to where you were.
Yeah, I feel I'm getting there back into it.
Yeah.
Back into the
Is it
swing.
really
of stuff.
knocked you?
I don't think it did, but then getting back into the car again. Yeah.
Fair.
Yeah.
Okay,
Like
gotcha.
going to Portugal, as you came to Portugal with us, that was a big eye opener, I think.
Was that one of the first times then?
That was the first time I've driven a track car on track.
Really?
Yeah, since the crash.
I didn't know
I've
that.
driven like stock cars and 04 and Golf, but I was just cruising around type of thing.
I didn't know that. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want to blame you for that.
Who?
For
You having
accident.
no confidence in Portugal.
yeah, we found the problem. John also did the problem.
Yeah, but I didn't.
I'm just going to drag you down with me.
I'm
broke
not
through it
dragging
because
anyone into anything. I'm purely stating
We had the brake lines the wrong way around in the ABS pump.
the fronts were going to the back calipers.
But it's really weird. It's
way,
diagonal on the E47. You think it's going to be top and bottom.
You have
It's not.
too large and too small, but they're offset for the rear and back.
So the left is large, the right is small.
So what effect was that having?
So if you essentially, John and I gapped everyone at Bedford on that Swift truck day
When one of the rear brakes thought it was a front brake.
when we had no.
If you're trying to engage
engage
front right ABS, because you're locking up or trying to lock up, it sends it to the back.
It's so the pressure.
So imagine we had a hydro put on the fucking brake pedal, which
It's trying to unlock a wheel that's not being sent pressure.
Yeah,
It's the rear that's locking up. And it's like, can you unlock that, please?
which was happening around Portugal in some pretty sketchy sections.
yeah,
We'll say that's why Jake span at Bedford
yeah.
bad.
Nah, he would have.
No, I think he just block shifted without rev matching
Yeah.
and sent it into the
That's
corner. Staring in his mirror, GTS behind him, sent it in, block shift, lifted clutch.
But yeah.
Mine's a Clio 182 trophy.
It was a 182.
I bought
colour was it?
before. The trophies are only red.
Oh,
The
Okay.
I want to say it's called Cat.
I know exactly the color.
What is that called? I can't remember. But yeah, they only came in red, and there was only an amount of them. And I bought it for 4, sold it for 5. Now they're worth 15. But
Yeah, they shot right, son.
yeah, literally after I thought, I've made £1,000. Wallop, shoo, to the moon. I thought, God, I've held on to it for 6 more months. Great car. Overpriced now, £5,000 justifiable. But yeah, I love that thing. And it was a real. You had to know. You turn up at a thing, and people would go, "Is that a trophy?" You go, "Yeah." That's probably the cheapest car that a Porsche owner would recognise, or a Lambo owner would recognise. Whereas a Clio 182, they sort of look down the nose at. But that was I'd say that's the cheapest, and I'm sure people will tell me in the comment section if I'm wrong. MX-5 might actually come under this as well. It's a cheap way of
A special
recognition.
car. Yeah.
Yeah.
Recognition, sorry.
Yeah.
If you have a 46 M3, all you've got is CSL.
Yeah.
If you got one at Tier 182, which is quite a cheap car,
Yeah, yeah,
all you got the trophy.
Yeah. It's the best version of it. Yeah, for sure.
Mine would be one of the Alphas. I know they're awful, but maybe the Mini.
Which one?
No,
The
it's a
Clubman was
I had
good,
Clubman, but it's not. It was
the
pleasure.
Alphas.
The Alpha, the 145,
145.
the 145,
5.
the 145, the 147.
But 145 was clean.
The 145 was no,
Oh?
bits of it weren't.
Okay.
It was hiding it very well. But I think it was 147 actually. I wish I would have slammed it on
I'm
those.
Googling this because I don't know my Alphas, sorry.
It was a 147 Q2 in red, and we polished it, and it was immaculate. And I was like,
Q2's a LSD stock, aren't they?
LSD stock
But it drove like shit
with the JTDM.
Yeah.
Yes, that's 145
145.
Which is old.
Cloverleaf. So I had the one in beige. No, 147 Q2.
Oh. 7.
But it's a diesel. But so you're always gonna get problems with it and blah blah. But I remember Chris's 156 slammed on those Team Dynamics, the touring car spec ones, and that looks so gang. And what we took it to Bedford as well, in the rain with the LSD, and I was just keeping up with Peter.
Yeah, it was so fast.
And this M3, I was like, what's happening? Yeah,
We still have that chassis.
I'd like to do an Alpha again.
We still got that chassis. The 156.
Oh, the blue one.
The Jake's.
Yeah, we do.
With a cage.
With a cage.
We need to do an Alpha. Afterwards. Let's finish all of this rubbish.
What's yours, Nuno?
You don't sell things.
I hate selling cars.
It's a terrible experience.
I regret selling my black M5. I regret selling the Bentley Supersport. I was heartbroken
Oh,
for a year and a half
oh.
when I saw the Murcielago. I was actually depressed when I saw the LB.
But wasn't that car a dickhead?
It doesn't matter.
Do viewers know why you had to? Why
Is
you
your
sold
missus
it?
a dickhead sometimes?
Most.
No,
Exactly.
The
But
story's
you
good.
don't want to
The
sell it, do
story-
you?
Tell the
fair
story. Tell the story.
The story of the Batman one was. Go on.
Yeah, I know you have to relive it.
What
but
bit of the story
it
do you
makes you
want to
look
know?
good.
What bit of the story?
Why
Do you want?
were you going to? What was the
Okay,
deal?
so some of the viewers, watchers, listeners may know my end of the line gets to my final destination. Train doesn't go no further. Car is a Murcielago SV,
Snap.
and I had in it, and it has been since the
Top Gear episode with the
No,
science people.
before.
Before that.
since literally like I remember seeing one on the street on my way to I was working on site at the time, and I remember seeing one on the street, and I was like, I didn't know what it was, because I knew Diablos, and for some reason when you grow up, I think between the age of like 11 and call it 16ish, I wasn't really into cars that much. Obviously I was, because Fast and Furious was fucking everywhere, but I was into women. Right? So I just wanted bitches. But I know whatever. Look, I'm a bloke. But 3 cars completely just went, fuck women. We need to make some fucking money. One was a Mark IV Supra. I was getting on the bus after fucking doing some music shit after school at like 6 p.m. one day. Was a bus stop, getting on the bus, and a silver Supra went past. I went, and I went, what the fuck is that? Again, I was just like, I've seen it on Fast and Furious, but what is it? I want one. I need one like right now. And I was like 15. You can't drive a fucking car.
No.
No.
I don't even know what money is, but I was just like, I need it. And then I left school, started working on site. Then I saw a R34, which I still believe to this day, think it was a Z-Tune in Uxbridge. I might be wrong, but it had all the diff coolers on the back and everything. At this point, I already started to know about cars, because I already had my Civic that was lowered, coilovers, wheels, and all this shit. So I was into cars and understanding the situation. So I see the Z-Tune. I remember I was working at I think it was like some hotel we were building at the time, building site. I went to Mackey's, I was coming back. I was at some fucking zebra crossing, and this fucking Z-Tune went past me, and I went, oh my fucking god, what the fuck is that? I was like, I need to rob some banks, because now it's not about making money. Now it's like, how do we get fucking rich? Because that shit is like, I need that. So then that happened, and then one time in Northampton, I see a Murcielago SV shortly after the Nissan, and I was just like, I don't care about banks anymore. Let's fucking go to Colombia. Like, we need to do something. I need to do something, because I need that shit. And then obviously Top Gear and fucking the Abu Dhabi race with the 722, and it was just like, I need a Murcielago. And I've got the posters fucking in my office at home, and I just obsessed over these cars. And even when the Aventador came out, I remember being 23, I would have thought, 23, 24, the Aventador was out, and it was the big thing. And it was before the Aventador SV was announced. I was scrolling. Pistonheads at the time was like actually the bigger website to buy secondhand cars, especially modified shit and like Lambos and stuff. I remember scrolling Pistonheads and seeing just pages of Murcielagos and Gallardos for sale. BHP Performance and Lamborghini. So BHP Performance is Sonny's old company, right? And he had like M cars and just Lambos for sale. They used to sell them as well. And I still remember seeing Murcielago SVs for sale at sub 240 grand.
Oh my god.
Wow.
Like on Pistonheads and Auto Trader. And I'm like, oh, I just got to buy my first house. It's fine. I'll buy my first house and I'll fucking buy this. And then obviously life just gets in the way, as it does. And when I should have bought one I didn't. I bought Hurricane Perth instead,
Oh.
which was also a great fucking car.
Yeah, but
Yeah, but it was.
It's not the poster.
it's not the.
It's not the
it's
poster,
not the
but I thought
simple fetus
it's good.
movement.
it's a good entry into this. And obviously loads of shit happened since. And then again, when I should have bought an SV, I bought the LP640 because I somehow told myself I'll buy the LP640 first, because if I don't like them, then I haven't spent all this money in the SV. I've only spent little money. And in between...
Little.
Yes. Yeah.
I spent this little money.
But in between literally spending the just sub 200 grand on the LP640 and then going, yeah, I want an SV. SVs went from like low 300s, because I still remember 2021 to 2022, Bell Sport Classic sold a red one for 320 grand. Lamborghini Edinburgh sold a balloon white one for 330 grand. So this was only literally like a year and a half, 2 years ago. That sort of 2.5 years ago sort of situation. But in between buying my LP640 and then going, yeah, I want to commit, they just disappeared. There's none for sale. And then all of a sudden, 450, 500. And I'm like, nah.
But they will be £1 million.
And
They
then I
are.
saw a black
They are.
one for 280, which was owned by the owner of DMS Performance. And I was like, I'm having that, because it had the right mileage and everything. And then between messaging him and not, the ad got taken down. And then the photos on WhatsApp disappeared. I'm like, what the fuck's happened? Sorry, mate, sold.
Oh.
Oi, you
So-
need to be quick.
So I'm
with
like,
them
oh.
things.
And it turns out my friend Atif bought that car. The black one that we've seen on splits doing burnouts up and down fucking roads and shit.
Yeah.
The one that says BAT SV on the number
Yeah.
plate. So,
Is that on
That-
LMs?
no, it's on forged BC wheels, 3-piece. So obviously that was that car. Fast forward to a year and a half ago, on the Match Largo owners group chat on WhatsApp, a black SV pops up for sale. Dun, dun, dun. Does anyone want it? And I'm like, yeah, I love it. And have a call with the guy. And then we kind of like agreed on price. And then the car went to Sunny, and it needed a fuckload of work on pre-inspection. So we ended up doing a deal at 395,
Jesus.
which I thought, this is decent, okay? 395. But there is a three-way deal. I sold my car to a guy called Mark, who's like nicest guy ever, who is one of the moderators / runs the owners club in the UK. The reason why he wanted my car is because he was after my car and I bought it before him. So he was kind of like heartbroken. He always wanted it. And he has a Grigio Telesto Aventador S. So he's like, I need to put both cars together, both Grigio Telesto cars. So we had this group chat going. I basically said, I am not selling my car unless the SV 100% happens. So I sold my car to Mark. I got paid out for my car, like money in the bank. And then I got a call from Sonny, I believe. Because obviously both cars were at Sonny's place. He was like the mediator. And he said, the man who I shall not name here, let's call him Mr. X, has just sold the SV to John at European Prestige.
Oh.
And I went, what? And he went, yeah, for £345,000. So when we first did the
Yeah,
deal,
the math doesn't math. Does
yeah,
it?
the math doesn't math. So when we first agreed on the deal, I said, look, I've got quite a few bits on finance here and there. I've got to repackage, but once the LP sold, because I have a credit line, once the LP sold, the credit line will have loads more funding available in it, where we'll be able to then purchase the SV with. And it was all like, yeah, okay. Bearing in mind, we were only 8 weeks into this whole situation, and we were at the point of just underwriters now, getting the deal signed. He was like, I can't wait no more. When we originally all set each other a 6-month target, if we can do all of this, the two cars exchanging hands between 3 people, if we can do it all within 6 months, that's acceptable. And I thought, okay, that's all right. But it all went tits up within 2 months,
He took
basically.
a 50 grand haircut.
He took a 50 grand hit, and then John sold it off market within a week for 410. That very car has still not left Sonny's unit. It's been for a full rebuild now and a complete respray. It's a whole different colour. The
So
whole
what we've
shebang.
learned is cash is king.
Yeah, basically, and that's why essentially, when it come to the orange car, it was a solid. I want to say 2 months of negotiation on price and inspections and shit, but I just paid cash for it
Right.
because it got to a point where I thought I could probably get a lend at decent rates and whatever, and then I just didn't want to go through that pain of not having that car again. And we knew that it had gearbox issues and whatever. That all of that come out in the negotiation. Dan basically said, at the figure you want, you do the work. Then it's a trade sale, and I said, fucking no stress at all. Otherwise, obviously, he would have done the clutch and the gearbox and
cool.
the gear and all
Cool.
that.
I didn't know that.
So it wasn't an unexpected, I've broken down. I've actually got a message the day before where I said to him, I promise you, it's gonna break down before fucking summer starts. Don't worry, because I properly beat him down on price. We had a good go. We were arguing over £1,000 at one point, right? Literally. And he goes, "No, wait, we'll do you the summer." And then he said, "If it lasts longer than the summer, give me some money back." And I said, "Okay, well, if it breaks down on the way home, I get you give me money." And he's like, "No." And then obviously we broke down like 6 miles outside of EVS. But I was fully prepared for it to happen. I was fully prepared. I didn't
Was the
care.
intention not to take that on your European tour?
No,
Oh, it wasn't?
never.
No,
Cool.
no.
Cool.
Never.
I thought it was, and I thought, oh my
Never
God.
would have I taken that car on Euro Tour with the report that I had from
Cool.
Sonny before purchasing it. The STO was always going to be the car because I was going to drive it and leave it there like I have for the entirety of summer so that I can use it when I'm backwards and forwards. So it was never going to be the car that went.
Cool.
So, but yeah, the Murcielago really, it was a mixture of, I got really butthurt, and that really pissed me off because it just shows that even in 2024, people's word means absolutely fuck all, and cash is still king. Because he's willing to take a 50 grand
That's the big
hit
bit.
for the sakes of what would have been
Weeks.
two weeks max.
Mm.
The full proposal was with the underwriters.
When all the other guy did was flip it anyway.
Yeah, and all John did was
Yeah,
he's
which hurts a
enjoyed it.
lot.
And I still know where the car is. Like from the very day that Jack and I went to inspect it and see it with Sonny, that car's still in the same workshop. So every time I go to Sonny's, I still see that same black car, which is now a different color. But yeah, so that was an emotional. So when I bought the orange one now, and everyone's like, "Oh, it's e-gear." I don't give a fuck. Where's your Murcielago and where's your Murcielago story to get to this orange one?
Yeah, no, fair enough.
So
It's been quite a journey.
so
Quite a
it
journey, and I love the spec and the condition. Your orange one.
yeah.
I love that color. I love the wheels. I love, even though we're going to change them, I love the interior. It's just a nice, really, really nice car.
Agreed.
Really nice car.
Agreed. The other one was all like Batman, wasn't it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
but
With the Reventon seats and the grey Alcantara and the
Yeah.
moody interior and the grey paint. This one's like, yeah, I'm a fucking Lamborghini.
Lamborghini. It's Lamborghini. We'll finish off on 2 more questions because it's a long one still.
Sticky one.
What's your next project car?
Undecided.
Is it?
Yeah, there's no
there
good answer to that. So we'll revisit.
We saw E36 for sale.
36 is gone.
Gone? Okay, so
36 went, and I realised that I bit off more than I could chew with that, because bought that with the intention of putting a B58 in it. Then when we did the track day at Bedford, I adored the chassis of that. I adored the engine of that, but I loved the reliability of the M2. But what I didn't realise is that if you put a B58 in an E36, you're going to have a numb engine with an unreliable chassis. Like, that's the worst part of both of them. So I do still think there's value in a S50 Ford E36. But again, that's much of a muchness. With some weight saving, it's the same car. And I just thought, I'm pouring money into this for the sake of pouring money into it. So I sold it before I made the wrong decision, really. And I have got a project car, but I need to pump the brakes on it a little bit, because it's just... I'm trying to retire Natalie, and that is way more important. Well, not retire. over the top. I would like Natalie to not have to work.
Yeah.
And if pumping the brakes on a project car means that she can do that, that feels like the right thing to do.
Good.
Good. Okay. All right.
Very mature of you, Jack.
Or,
Very,
no,
yeah.
or a boring.
Well, eventually when mine gets a B58, you can see what a num engine is like in a
Why don't you
unreliable chassis.
N55 it?
That's what I said.
Because oil pump and
No, M2 engine.
I just want a B58 because it's the engine, isn't it? It's the engine of our generation.
Yeah, it is.
What's
You're
the
right.
real reason, Peter?
What?
Oh, you
What's
want me
the
to?
real
You want to
reason?
sell your one?
No.
No, what's
Okay.
the real reason he wants the B58?
Oh, because he needs power.
He needs power.
He needs power.
Because you're a slow boy.
He's a fast driver,
Yeah.
currently in a slow car.
Right.
But now Nu's going to have everything at least 1,000 horsepower.
I need at least 5.
He needs like 700
No, I
horsepower.
don't need 7.
You do.
I'd like it at 455.
I mean, you might as well just N55 it then.
No, 5 would be nice and reliable. And then once it's there in the car, there's always room to go 700, 800, 900, 1,000.
That's why he needs to be
B58 does sound good as well.
But
Does sound
it's
good,
an
doesn't it?
engine that you could keep in the car for a couple of years.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
How many 150,000 mile X5 40Is are there? Oh, that engine.
Oh,
has
there'll be
done
loads.
everything.
Mm-hmm.
Power, reliability. It's such a great. I'm not that B58 noshing off guy, but what an engine!
You are that guy.
Annoyingly good. And I would just love to see what it's like in a 46. Yeah. Like imagine that.
And a good
that
chassis.
Can you hurry up?
That new gen just spawning up and the traction control system as well.
We'll get it working.
With the gearbox. Oh, like, what do you mean?
Yeah.
Undefeatable.
But you're going manual, aren't you?
No, if I was doing
Please do
B58 stuff, I'd do ZF.
Yeah.
But
He's scared.
He's scared.
it would be a very scary car.
Mm-hmm.
A very scary car.
Can you get a 140i in a manual?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can.
Yeah. But apparently they're not very strong, the manual gearboxes. So,
No, he needs to do clutch. 550i.
yeah. But,
V8 clutch.
no, I'd just do ZF.
550i dual mass and
And
clutch.
we'll map the ZF to shift faster and
Yeah.
oh, it'd be ridiculous.
Yeah, it would be cool.
Bring whatever you want. Bring your GT2 RS.
Bring whatever you want, he says.
Bring your STO. Bring your TCR car. Bring anything. What do you mean?
That 36 with the S55 in it, it'd be the same sort of recipe as that, and that was so impressive, wasn't it?
Are you dumb?
What? You know what? Nathan's car,
Mm-hmm.
stateside supercar.
Yeah.
G87.
His E30.
Big up, Nathan. Big up, Nathan.
CSL,
Big up, Nathan.
before.
Yeah.
S54 CSR.
Fast.
That was keeping up with everything,
Fast.
and that's a 400 horsepower S54.
That
Imagine
was-
with
that
torque
was-
and a ZF.
That was a 120.
Yeah.
That was the Tyro build.
Yeah, that was a ridiculous.
Yeah.
build.
So don't be like, oh, young guy, it's 36 for F.
Yeah, but what was on it
A
was
brand new CSL engine,
yeah. But
like
still made
100
400
hours of cage and chassis development and reinforcement. He had all the rare Alpina bits that you don't know about to keep the car light.
Yeah.
It was
You could undo that.
Yeah, but it still made the
Skills.
power it made, and
Yeah,
the
but it
way
was like sub 1100 kg.
yeah.
It made the power because it was a brand new engine.
How much would that engine be?
£15,000.
£grand.
I don't hate that.
No,
No, it's
good.
good.
It's good
BMW
value.
engines aren't crazy money new.
No. S55. Like,
S65 is the same, about 12, 13k with an exchange.
Don't hate it. Okay, I thought you were going to say like 50.
No.
especially you can sell like an S54 for 6 and 7 now.
Yeah.
You might
People
not
are,
just buy a
people are
brand
buying
new one.
like battered old engines for 6, 7, 8k.
Just been.
Like S63s, right? Off an F10 M5 for a bare block from BMWs, 15 grand. If you've got the right people and giving you the right price. So why would you buy a fucking second-hand one for 12?
Yeah. Oh my God. Let's go. In the 46.
Same with S65s, 15 grand S65.
And get the VAT back.
Yeah, I can get the VAT back.
And get the VAT back. Yeah. Marketing.
Van engine.
And still the most powerful car I've done at S65 was a brand new crate engine.
Just a stock
More
engine
power
from
than a
BMW.
4.7 V8, 4.4 V8. Stock, brand new from BMW, made the most power.
Very cool.
what were you saying about not doing the project because
Get to work. Sorry,
You know you
boys.
got that new X5 taxi, yeah? Do some drops, gal.
And finally, let's end on this because there is a load of questions. Sorry if we haven't covered your question.
Speed round them, one each.
Do you reckon?
Literally 2 or 3 word answers.
What? These guys
But
are
not with
genius.
him.
Marketing
No, I'll go
genius.
quick.
What's your obsession with the ATAs?
Is that for me? Well, I said I'll go quick. Okay. I'll break this down very
They're
quickly.
horny.
It's
Next.
iconic motorsport wheel.
Yeah.
It is a 3-piece wheel whereby whenever I smash my cars up, which is often, I can usually just replace a lip or a barrel, making it much cheaper than replacing the whole wheel. And they're fucking sick.
And they're horny, yeah.
Cool. Peter, what has Imran acknowledged that RatDog are better than Evolve yet?
I wouldn't say.
Wow.
We met him, didn't we?
And
we
he's a collab.
I'm gonna be quick.
He's a collab.
Sorry, yeah. So we met him at what show was it again?
Roll hard.
Roll hard, yeah. We said little hellos. We didn't really say what
Who
who
we
we were.
who we were.
We knew who he was. He knew who we were.
We're just
I wouldn't say better. I mean, we're just doing our own things. But we're going to do a collab, aren't we, at some point?
Yeah.
With some intakes, Aventura intakes.
for
Very
the
cool.
S63
Yep.
on the M5.
Yeah.
So you guys will see that at some point.
Evolver, just to add, they're OGs in this BMW game.
Oh, yeah. Been around a long
That's their
time.
money.
They've been doing it for a long
Yeah.
time, guys.
E46 chassis versus E92 chassis.
I haven't had enough seat time in a 92, but I guarantee it isn't better than a 46.
Yeah, fuck you, Brad Lizzie.
How did you guys come together as the fuck Porsche team collectively?
I'll sit out.
It was we always I didn't mind Porsche, but I think the front
I think
Brad
we all actually really like Porsches.
yeah. I would there's a certain Porsche for everyone, but I think we kind of leaned into winding the Porsche boys up with the Brad London Misha drug run video, and it's kind of just stayed at that level until now. But we like cars.
There's just something about a soft limp moded BMW with a foreign Portuguese national amateur driver just slapping the dick out of a professional racing driver with a 992 Turbo S round the ring, isn't there?
That's it. That's it. Okay, so to finish up on, give us an update on the UK RatDog meet. Yeah.
Oh.
We've got a chat with the people next week, so watch the space.
So Ace Caff is talking to us, yeah.
Ace Cafe A10, let's go.
Gasoline juice. Cool.
Cool. Porto meet. RatDog
You're doing
Porto
it.
meet.
You're doing that.
What's happening,
Boom.
Bled?
You're so boom.
There's a Porto meet
You're
next
so
month.
boom. So Andre and I are trying to organise a meet in Porto or in the surrounding areas.
That's Portugal.
Portugal next month at some point. It's going to be like late September at some situation. We don't know exactly. The inbox is kind of fucked up because I thought it was going to be like
A small thing.
For us.
I thought it was going to be like a small thing. A
Everyone wants
couple of
to
people
turn
that watch RatDog. I've got people asking if they can come from Madeira.
On Madeira,
That's
that island.
Yeah, they want to fly. I've got people asking when so that they can prep their car to drive from Germany, Switzerland.
Wow.
Can we fly in? Because
We can, yeah, we can. I've got Andre's got people offering him locations like airfields and shit for us to use so that we don't get shut down, villas. So
for free.
So it's
Wow.
it's kind of gone a bit.
Have they got
Oh
cars?
yeah, I'm gonna go see my uncle. Should we have a meet up? To okay.
We're shutting down the plane.
Slow down. So, in approximately 1 month's time, we'll do a meet in Porto somewhere. We'll organise it kind of okay. It might be just 3 days' notice. Fuck it, this is the location, this is the time. And let's see what happens. Let's just take some cameras and let's see how many cars we can get impounded in Porto. Let's see how many recovery trucks Portuguese police have the budget for.
That's sick. That's
Let's fucking go. Come on.
That's good to me.
So, yeah.
To end that podcast. I want to thank Cav for joining us.
Thank you so much
Thank
for having
you
me.
for coming down, bringing your car, providing some content.
Thank you for the
Love
best
it.
day.
Love it. Love it. Love it. Love it. If you have any other questions for us, please light up the comment section down below. Like the video, show it to your friends. It's also on Spotify. Peace and love.
Tag your nan.
Fuck Petra.